see the bugs that are in overabundance, what they're finding out. And this is also just points at our approach. Clostridia, I mentioned that already. Clostridia difficile, it produces a toxin which causes autism-like symptoms. We also know that Candida, these two, Clostridia and Candida, both start with C. Candida, I've had one of my mentors said that almost 99% of all children with autism have an overload of Candida. That's not even a bacteria, it's more like a fungi. These are what they call opportunistic organisms. They tend to grow when there's a defect in the immune system or there's a defect in the body for whatever reason, whether it's genetic or there's stress or there's a chemical attack, a heavy metal overload. There are different things that can trigger autism, and we'll probably talk about that in subsequent talks. But the key thing is that there's an imbalance and there are certain key culprits that are always in abundance. I mentioned Clostridia, the Candida. Some women too experience a lot of candidiasis, some gut problems in people who don't have autism, their digestive system not. Candida is a big problem in many cases. Here are some other less popular bugs, but they're now just beginning to study them and they're beginning to see, okay, there are patterns. There are more of this, less of the other. And I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. So I've talked about the FMT story. Now, this is where the action is as far as I'm concerned. I mentioned Prevotella, that's absent on very low levels. They found that Prevotella helps in the digestion of certain kinds of foods like carbohydrates. If you notice, children with autism are very sensitive to sugar. You give them sugar and they go, oh, hey, well, they become hyperactive, but they tend to like starchy foods that have a lot of sugar. It's bad for them, it makes them worse, but you notice that they have a craving for it. It's not necessarily they that have that craving. And I know this is hard for you to understand or to accept. It was hard for me as a doctor to accept initially, but the craving is coming from the bugs. As a matter of fact, you can tell. I've learned how to tell now. If I ask a parent what kinds of food the parent the child likes, and I hear, oh, he likes this, he likes golden morn, he likes cornflakes, he likes a lot of bread, he likes spaghetti, he likes Indomie noodles. It tells me that there are bugs, there's specific kinds of bugs in the gut that are in the ascendancy, that they are overpopulating the gut. They are the ones that are craving these foods, not necessarily the child. They are pushing and driving the child to eat more of these foods and feed them.